everyone, welcome in Seoul. I'm Kang Tae-ri. President Lee Myung-bak held a summit with Japanese Prime Minister Taro Aso on Sunday to touch on a wide range of issues. The two leaders both agreed that North Korea's nuclear ambitions will not be tolerated and discussed the need for a five-way dialogue to get the stalled six-party nuclear talks going again. Kim Bom-soo reports.
President Lee Myung-bak met with Japanese Prime Minister Taro Aso for the Korea-Japan summit in Tokyo on Sunday. The meeting touched on a wide range of pending issues, including the denuclearization of North Korea, bilateral economic cooperation, as well as the two sides working together in the international arena. On the North Korea front, Seoul and Tokyo reaffirmed that they would not allow Pyongyang's nuclear ambitions.
지금은 지난 유엔 안보리 결의를 한 것을 모든 만장일치 결의한 회원국들이 그 안보리 결의를 이행하는 데 힘을 모을 때입니다, 사실은.
It is important that the international community implements the UN Security Council Resolution 1874. I have agreed with Mr. President about strengthening bilateral cooperation, including sharing information for the implementation of the resolution.
President Lee told his counterpart that he highly regards Tokyo's active role in forging the United Nations Security Council Resolution 1874 by a unanimous vote. Then the two leaders discussed the prospect of collaboration among the five nations of the stalled six-party nuclear talks without Pyongyang to forge unified and effective measures to denuclearize the reclusive regime. And the two leaders saw eye to eye on the six-way talks being the most realistic framework for denuclearization, and the envisioned five-way dialogue, if it happens, should serve to revive the stalled nuclear talks. Presidential spokesman Lee Dong-kwan told reporters that the two leaders also spent time discussing how to gain China's support on this matter. President Lee and Prime Minister Aso also decided to continue their efforts to launch a bilateral free trade agreement, or as Tokyo likes to call it, the Economic Partnership Agreement. Lee and Aso discussed further cooperation between their parts and material industries, with the Korean president asking for Tokyo's support to allow more Japanese corporations to join an industrial complex in Korea. Other summit topics included Seoul and Tokyo's joint reconstruction efforts in Afghanistan and Pakistan. President Lee's one-day trip to Tokyo marks his eighth meeting with Prime Minister Aso since they first met on the sidelines of the Asia-Europe meeting in Beijing about 8 months ago. Seoul's presidential officials reflected confidence that with the summit here Sunday, what they call bilateral shuttle diplomacy with Tokyo has now matured to have frequent meetings back and forth between the two sides. But it still remains to be seen how Seoul and Tokyo will take the lead to forge effective measures to denuclearize North Korea. Kim Bom-soo, Arirang News, Tokyo.